Hey, welcome back to the Scratch Paper channel. And as I mentioned previously, I'll be doing another headphone unboxing and review. But this isn't really a headphone. I guess it's an earbud headphone, kind of in the middle thing. These are bone conducting headphones. I guess you could say that they're headphones. And this is made by Klatre or Klatre. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but they're a very new company. I think they were just started. Sometime in 2021. And this, as far as I know, is the only product that they're selling. Packaging isn't too bad. I mean, it's very simple, but I like simple packaging just because they tend to look more premium. So bone conducting headphones like these are usually for athletes and people who just like to run or maybe ride their bikes. That being said, this particular pair, the LS1, is IP55 sweat proof, has a boost bass 1.0 stereo sound, playback up to 8 hours, noise canceling for calls. I mean, I guess those are like the only things that you really need. Yeah, nice and simple. Said I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy. It's not heavy, but it's just much heavier than what I was expecting. You can tell that it's made out of metal, which is kind of covered in this rubbery material. Magnetic charging port right here, and two buttons, which is a plus and minus. I want to figure out how this actually fits. So this is supposed to go behind your head, and it's going to rest kind of like this. It's not even going to go inside your ear. It kind of just sits outside. First impressions is that it's not annoying, which is a good thing. It doesn't feel annoying to me. The clamping force is tight, but it's like gentle, so it doesn't feel uncomfortable. This part right here in the back of my head, even though it's touching my neck ever so slightly, again, I don't find it uncomfortable or annoying. So that's a good thing. You know, the funny thing about this is that it feels like you should be doing something more, but really this is it. I mean, that's what's great about it. It's that it's so easy to put on. You don't have to really think about it. You also get this carrying cloth, charging cables, and what are these? These are like rubber inserts for your ears. Let me see if I can find out. You can switch languages, English and Japanese. Click once for play and pause. Click twice to skip forward. Oh, it also has voice assistant capabilities. It really doesn't say, but I don't know why they sent me earplugs. All right, anyway, I'm just gonna see which one is the power button. I'm gonna guess. Ah, I found it. It says, welcome to Klatre. Battery medium. First impression is it was much louder than I was expecting, which is kind of cool because it doesn't even sit inside my ear. It's literally outside, like just right here. It's paired. Okay, so I don't think that this has an app, which is cool. I mean, I don't think it needs an app. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to work out today. I'm actually gonna go for a walk, or maybe I might take my bike and see how it actually performs and how it sounds as I'm using it, you know, with any sort of physical activity. So I'll come back and give you my impressions on the Klatre LS1 bone conducting wireless headphones. Okay, so some thoughts on the Klatre LS1. The good things first. I was expecting it to feel more like a product that feels like it's $50, you know, cheap materials, really just like flimsy kind of thing, but surprisingly, it feels good. It feels a little heavy when you're holding it like this because you can feel the metal. And when you wear them, they don't feel heavy at all. And it's so easy to wear them. You just put them on, and the button is actually really easy to locate. I was searching here because I got used to it, but it's actually just right here. The other thing is I thought that the buttons were only located here at the top where the band is. There's actually a button on the side, which is right here, and that's what you press to skip a track or move back or answer or drop calls. I actually also like the way they look. It's subtle and it looks modern. And connection has been, I mean, stable. And those are really the things that I like about this pair of headphones. Now, before I say the things that I don't like about it, I should preface this by saying that I just personally don't prefer bone conducting headphones because if I'm running or working out, I actually do prefer wearing my AirPods or some of the other earbuds that I have. And I also understand that some people don't like things sticking in their ear. For the simple fact they just don't fit. Like I know people who cannot use earbuds at all, especially the AirPods, because they just fall off. or they fall out. This would work perfectly fine, and they are comfortable, and they should work as intended when you're working out or riding a bike. So that being said, the things that I don't like about it is mainly the sound. I thought it was going to be loud enough. Apparently, it's really not. I mean, I was just walking around and I found myself bumping up the volume to 100% just so I can really hear. I tried listening to podcasts, I tried listening to music, I tried just having kind of like this ambient sound. And while it does work, it's just not loud enough. And the second thing, there's literally just no range in the sound. What I mean is there's no bass, there's no, and I guess you can't really expect much from something like this, but I was expecting a little bit. So it really feels like you just have your phone right next to your ear and you're playing music through the little speakers, but on both ears. And obviously, you don't have to hold your phone like this. If you just want something that's really just some sort of like ambient sound, a little bit of music while you're biking, and I understand, some people just don't want to be distracted, but I feel like the sound quality could have been improved a little bit. And yeah, so there's no bass. Don't expect to be wow. Don't expect to really enjoy your music. I mean, the best case scenario to me, for me at least, is I feel like I could listen to my audiobooks or my podcasts while I'm walking, biking, or honestly, even driving, since you're not really immersed in the sound using these. I don't know if it's the same for some people, but obviously the contact point between the device and your ear or your skin, it's very close, right? Like it clamps a little bit. It's not uncomfortable, but you do feel a little bit of that pressure. And when you have the volume cranked up to 100%, there's this slight vibration that's a little like it kind of tickles my ears just a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's a cool little idea. It's a cool little device. Maybe I would say an improvement upon an already existing idea. I don't even know if it really is an improvement because I've never really tried bone conducting headphones before or something that looks exactly like this. It's just not for me. The sound isn't really good. Again, it works, at its price point for $100. I don't know if I'm willing to spend that much money for something that sounds like this. It just could be that I'm not the target market for it. But regardless, I would like to say thank you to Klatre for sending me the LS1 to unbox and test out here in the Scratch Paper channel. But anyway, if you have any questions or suggestions, here's my email. Please reach out to me, and I look forward to making more videos for this channel.